And in this video, we're going to be taking a really close look at Wechat Articles. Wechat Articles might be quite challenging to understand for a marketer from the West because they're nothing like any other social media network we've ever come across. Wechat Articles really aren't like the social content you'll find on any network in the West. At a quick glance, you might think it looks like a post on Medium or something like that. But actually, it's way more complicated than that. And there are lots of great editors out there that allow you to create really quite fancy combinations. But again, you are inside of Wechat's ecosystem. All of the images, video, audio is hosted by Wechat. So you can't do everything that you could do on a normal web page. Here's a quick look at all the types of content that are supported in Wechat Articles. First, you have simple text, which can be formatted any way you want. Then you can also have images, JPG, PNG, or animated GIFs. Then we can embed audio clips, videos, and we can also embed mini programs as a card. We can also link to mini programs, which is a great way to link from an e-commerce mini program from an article. My advice would be don't replace actual value to the user with fancy formatting. Always try and make sure the structure and the real point of your content is the core value in the article.
We had a chance to interview Olivia Plotnick. She's the founder of a WeChat marketing agency called Why Social, and she has done so much content for awesome brands on WeChat. So one thing that Olivia really stressed when we spoke to her was quality over quantity. Even though WeChat service accounts can post 4 times a month, this doesn't mean that you necessarily need to treat it as your KPI. Another great takeaway that we got from Olivia is really optimizing your WeChat account. So really think about your official account as a website. This is most likely the first touch point that any audience or target consumer is having with your brand. So think about how your WeChat menu is optimized for this first experience. Do your followers or potential followers find all of the information available about your brand in the menu?
So to wrap up this video on Wechat Articles, I just want to share 2 examples from our own Wechat account and show you behind the curtain, the stats that you can't see and how they delivered value for our business. So in this first case, we wrote an article on digital transformation, and actually we got some really good feedback on that piece, and it was picked up by the media and published on one of the industry blogs. But actually, when you look at the stats on our Wechat account, we actually lost 105 followers when we published that article. So although it was perhaps great content that we'd worked really hard on, it maybe wasn't quite the right content for our audience, and we should have thought about a different channel for posting it out. So the next time we published, a few months later, we don't publish that often, you'll see that we actually gained 677 followers this time, and we'd posted a cheat sheet to social media marketing in China with all the content that marketing teams would want in a single slide. This one received a lot more shares than the other article, and that meant that it got a lot more reads and it reached a much wider audience. This is just a simple example of how different content can have a big impact on the way your followers react. Okay, so in the next video, we'll be looking at WeChat mini programs and all of the exciting things you can do with them. Thank you for watching this video, which is part of our series covering KAWO's ultimate guide to China social media marketing in 2022. You can find the full guide at KAWO.com/guide. If you want to learn more about KAWO and our platform that helps international brands manage their social media in China, then you can head to KAWO.com, where you can also request a demo of our platform. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.